I'm back. All right. All right. So let's just jump right into it, man. Appreciate you guys for being here. There is something that I want to talk about. Um, for a person that's been doing this 25 years, um, I come here today on this. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to wrap my fucking head. I come here today and want to break something down to you guys, something that needs to be broken down. I am, and will repeatedly, and I am, and will constantly tell you guys that I am in no business. I am not in the business of, I'm not in the business of street antics. I don't know how many times I got to tell you that. I'm not in the business of street antics. Street antics don't appeal to me. Street antics, I'm not that dude. Street antics is nothing to me. I'm not. I don't got to keep it real. I don't got to do none of that garbage. I don't got to do none of that. I am not in the business of thinking that if I don't keep it real, you won't follow me. I don't give a fuck about nobody following me. I seriously don't. You know, I don't. I don't give a fuck about monetizing. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about nobody, none of that. I'm here today on this 18th of March, 2026 to tell you that, again, the forces of good needs all the help in the world, and I will forever be on the team of Team God good, all right? But I want to talk about something today. I want to help you understand. I'm clowning you niggas today, and I don't like to use the N-word, but I use it when in joking. I'm clowning you niggas today. Oh yeah, I'm clowning you niggas today. I am clowning you niggas today because for the second time in about a week and a half, I had an individual that I don't want to help him. I want to be clear. I don't want to help the guy. I don't want to help individuals that led that life and think that they're going to come use my services for help. I'm not in the business of dealing with people like that. You know, I think that if you live in the world of, I think that if you live in a world of jiggy, if you live in a world of that's just what's up. If you live in that world, then all your problems should be solved in that world. You should not be reaching out to me for help. I'm not understanding why that's why you think that is. Whatever world you live in, that means you are putting all your chips. Oh, hold on. You individuals say I'm standing 10 toes deep on that world. So if that's the case, you should bask in the glory of that world. You should not come over to my world and think that I should help you. I don't want to help you. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't want to help you. I don't. I am not in the business of wanting to help you. And you can best believe. Let me turn this around. Oh, you know what? No, I can't. So I want to talk about that because, again, as a 57-year-old, I've seen individuals that that honored this world. I've seen individuals. There is a woman outside. And one thing about this neighborhood is you always pay attention to people in the neighborhood. As the saying goes, there goes the neighborhood, right? Okay, where was I? So, like I was saying, there's a lot of individuals that believe and live in the world of jiggy. Hold on. All right. All right. So like I was saying, sorry about that. So there are individuals that like to, again, live in this world that thinks I am going to help them. They live in this world and they say to themselves, it don't matter. I can give him my money and he'll help me. This is what they think. They think, it don't matter. I just give him this money. So let me just stop the ramble and just let you guys in on the end. I had an individual call me up about a week and a half ago. And the one thing that he said is, hey man, you mind if my girl listen in? I probably did a small take on this before, but I'm gonna do an entire live stream based on these type of dudes. I'm like, look, my man, I'm telling you right now, women don't like me, and just because she's on the phone, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna put an extra spin on how I talk about these creatures. Oh no, she don't. Okay. This individual proceeded to bring her in on the call. I didn't speak to her. He brought her in on the call, and he's telling me how he was just macadocious. Yeah, I gave her a house. I did this, I did that. We had an agreement, blah, blah, blah. He's running off this whole scenario and shit. And he's like, oh, the child support thing went in 2010. According to my calendar and yours, that was 16 years ago. So I'm like, okay, if y'all had an agreement out of court, all you got to do is just give me the stuff. I'll draft you up a motion, blah, 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 blah. And he says, okay, I got to get my Cash App and I say, hold on, partner. Hold on, Sir Jiggy. You fucking jiggy nigga. I said, Cash App wasn't out in 2010. So what are you talking about? You start Zelle and Cash App. I'm like, bro, hold on. I'm not trying to understand what you talk. With them niggers on the street say, what you talking about? What are you talking about? All of a sudden, he can't find me nothing. I said, all right, to use my services, you're going to have to, it's going to take you about a week or so to find all this stuff, man, because what I'm not trying to hear is you trying to come up with this stuff. Because again, I don't like these type of dudes. I don't. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't. If I can't tell you what I mean when I say everybody, whatever world you decide to listen, whatever world you decide to choose, and then you turn around and you flop on said terms of agreement, the terms of the agreement and how you choose to live. And then you turn around and you say, I don't want to live like that no more. And then you want to put some sauce on it. And you say, I found God. First of all, us that never lost touch with God, us that lived in the ways of God, we're not trying to hear that bullshit. Because everybody else is going to welcome you over to you finding the Lord. Ain't no such thing as somebody finding the Lord. No such thing. The Lord don't leave nobody. You just decide to start listening to him. Nobody is born absence of an inner spirit. You just felt as though the way you wanted to live was in conjunction to what made you feel good. I don't live life based on what makes me feel good. I live life based on, as I tell you guys all the time, when I'm done after the transaction, I want to be better off than I was before I started the transaction. I don't want to live this life where I'm always chasing the damages. And a lot of you guys are chasing damages. That's what a lot of you guys are doing. I know so many people that are living life now in our 50s. I'm an old motherfucker. Let's be clear. I may look decent. I'm gonna downgrade me to decent. I ain't gonna big myself up. I look decent. That's by design. You know, and so I'm witnessing a lot of people that lived their life and shit ain't going well. You know, listen, y'all down there in y'all 30s and about to hit 40, or definitely y'all 20s and about to hit 30, y'all not seeing, y'all are totally oblivious to what's to come. And what's to come is the world gets smaller. Your margin of error disappears as you get older. And I'm seeing a lot of people that's waking up to this boom, like boom, like, oh, wow. And they don't see no margin of error. They have nothing. And they're scrambling. And I find that, you know, amongst anything, I find that to be funny. I do. I find that I'm funny. To me, that's funny. But then these individuals want to turn around and say, well, I found God. No, you just exhausted all of your free spirit, and the devil is kicking you out of his playground because he need a new batch of people to come ride the road, or should I say ride on the ride of destruction. I've never lived on that road. And because of this, I'm seeing a lot of guys that want to call me up and backpedal on the bullshit. Yeah, that's what they want to do. People, I'm going to tell you something about child support. I'm going to tell you something about child support. You know, when you look in your car and you see the mirror on a thing, you know my stance. You look in the mirror and it says, objects in this mirror are closer than they appear. Every car has this. I remember Cadillac back in the day was the first ones that had it. I seen anyway. Then, you know, I would look at other cars, this and all that. Then other cars, now a lot of cars have it. Anyway, that's how child support is. But it ain't objects in this mirror are closer than they appear. It is the damage. Give me a second. It's the damage that child support is going to do to your butthole. That's about right. It's real. That's how it goes. It's no other way. It's no other way. There isn't no subsidy area of avoiding it other than not wanting to play the game. The one thing that gets me more than anything, and I mean truly, the one thing that gets me more than anything is seeing a person or being on the phone with a person. This is just back on track real. The one thing that just bothers me more than anything is a person that pay me for a consultation and think they're going to try to backdoor me with the analytics of their shit life. So this guy got his new girl on the phone and he's only telling me all these great things that he did to try and tell his girl. I don't know what he told the new girl to make her say, oh, he did all that. Yeah, he's a good man. But then turn around and when I pressed him about child support for the last 16 years, he can't show me no proof as to why he haven't paid. Slick needs to stay in his lane. Yeah, that's what Slick needs to do. Slick needs to stay in his lane. There is no other lane for Slick than where you're at. I am not and don't want to surrender my services to somebody that said, yo, I'm about that life. Go ahead and be about that life. Just don't call me to help you. Don't call me to help you. Unless you are illustrating everything from start to finish, you might want to think twice about how much you want to engage your life into it. For real. You know how that person, you know when that person is planning a party, they're like, oh no, the balloons can only be white and red. Oh no, all the tablecloths got to be lavender. Oh, the sparkles and the glitter got to be purple, and she likes pink and what. You know how a person is meticulous about that? That's how you should be in your life. You should be that way. You should go through your life and be that meticulous about your life. When you decide, oh no, I just want to live this life, I want to just wing it. Oh no, I want to have fun, as opposed to saying, I'm going to work hard, and then I'm going to just take a break. Individuals, they incorporate fun in shit just as much as they work. I see these individuals. This is why their successes are always in jeopardy. Let me say that again. Their success, the benefits of their success, let me add that. This is why the benefits of their success is always in jeopardy of some bullshit. It is. It's why they can't catch a break. It's why, oh, they just think they all that. Oh, damn, bitch got me. Damn, she got me. Yeah. Yeah, she got you. Of course. Ain't no chick get me. Where's that story at with me? Where's that story at with me that, damn, this chick got me? You don't hear that story with me. And you never will. Okay. Hold on a second. They accepted the motion you sent me with no issues. 313. You see that? I sent this guy a motion. Come on. You see that? They accepted the motion you sent me with no issues. They accepted the motion you sent me with no issues. So with that being said, allow me to go left. You don't mind if I go left for a second, do you? I am seriously dumbfounded as to how a woman beat you in court. That guy right there that sent me that, they accepted the motion with no issues. He had me on retainer now for about a year, 3 years, about a year and 5 months. He had me on retainer. Never missed nothing. Fighting every time they throw a jab, he called me up. I got him a motion in the email, and I got what you call it in the email. Just sent me that. They accepted the motion with no issues. Let's talk about that motion. The motion was an individual that decided they want to get an attorney, saddle up with an attorney, and then be in court with all these lies. He did. Oh, he did. Cool. He got his bunhole sauced. And then we called Bane. And we said to this chick, you only adopted the dark side. I was merely born in it. This chick was proud every time the drop off. Every time at the drop off, then we hit her with an intent to sue. And we asked for a jury. That means no judge get to sit down there and placate. $250,000. You like to lie, don't you? You like to get an attorney and think you're going to saddle up? Yeah, we on that ass now. We on that ass. This is why I will never understand. I will never understand how you guys. What's today? What's today? What's today? Today, March 18th, 2026, right? Right? March. I trained to Teal LaShawn Bradley like a dog. This is not allegedly. I did it. Come fuck with me in court if you want to. I am 200 to 3, maybe 4, 5, at max, at minimum, 300 times better than I was when you and I was going through this rodeo. If you really think you want to mess with me now, you better go get the Johnny Cochran team to even have a chance. My litigation skills are superior to everybody. Nobody can touch me when it comes to my litigation skills. I had an individual send me a consultation, called him yesterday. His attorney wants to strike. It's called a LIMINE, a limini. His wife's attorney filed a limini. And this motion was to exonerate or wipe all his. This is amazing how they got a motion to everything you said. It wipes it out. It wants to wipe away all your evidence. It wants to wipe away all your testimony, and then put you in a situation where you're just standing there in a almost 2-year-old divorce, and it's like you said nothing, and now they're ready to go to trial to divvy up the goods. He said what it was, this and all that. I had Lydia on the phone. I had Lydia on speaker. Lydia, find out what that is. While I was talking to him, Lydia texted me the definition. I'm talking to him like, I was like, whoa! My man, I need this, and this. Yo, 45 minutes later, he lives in Yum, Washington. I had him a motion in the email. I had him a motion in the email. You guys got to understand this. Guys got to understand this. You don't, listen, I'm 25 years experience. And like I said yesterday, which was the 17th of March, 2026, I got hit with something. I had no idea what it was. I was on a consultation and had to call my secretary, bring her in on speaker. What is that? Yeah, you got that? Yeah. Find out what that is for me and get back to me. Screenshot the definition. I'm reading it and it was like, to have the court wipe away all your testimony, to excuse all your evidence. And I felt good about that. I did. I kind of felt good about that. Like, yo, you're an attorney. You want his shit wiped away for a victory? But this is how these people do. My man in Brooklyn, he went to the child's school. He was the angry black man. We filed a motion. First we notified the school. The school said this didn't happen. Now he wanted to go there. I said, pause. Went and got information, email from the school. This never happened. Now we filing sanctions on the attorney and the judge is getting mad. No, I want to protect my bitch. No, our boot and high asshole is going to be real good friends. This is, again, I don't understand how none of y'all lose in court. You fighting somebody on welfare. How the fuck did you lose? You fighting somebody with no job. How did you lose? You fighting somebody to live with their mama. How did you lose? You lost because you had a family court attorney that said, we're going to fight the traditional way. It's not about that. It's about fighting the way you say, oh, no, hold on. No, we're going to make this the issue. That's what y'all don't know how to do. Y'all say, I take care of my kid. Y'all want to go to court. I'm just telling the judge, I take care of my kid. No, it's not a take care of your kid's situation. And then when you hire an attorney, the attorney is not going to make your highlights high. He's going to take your highlights and put them under a rock and take all your flaws, and he going to make neon signs of your flaws. And then nobody wants to talk about the flaws the mom had. So we don't do that. We say, hey, listen, explain to us how you going to give her custody when she has nothing. Well, I'm the judge, XYZ. You're incompetent then. Because the math, as the niggers would say, the math ain't mathing. But this is what y'all do. This is what y'all do. Y'all, I'm going to just go down there and no. Our boot in a judge's asshole. We trying to call Trojan, the condom company, and say, could y'all make boot condoms? Well, I'm just tired of the little brown stuff on the tip of my damn boots. I'm tired of it. I crack myself up. I really do. But just know that. So these individuals, they want to win. And it's okay to want to win. You just got to be legal when you're doing it. You can't say, I want to win and lie. A judge files a fake motion. That's a misdemeanor. I got another individual. I got another individual I'm helping in New York. Y'all New Yorkers love your boy. Let me applaud y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, let me applaud y'all motherfuckers. Y'all New York motherfuckers love your boy. I got another guy in New York. His baby mama, you don't love this shit. His baby mama actually went and told the police department. Listen to this. Told the police department when he had an accident, their child was in the car. And he wasn't. They changed the report, and now they're trying to just say to him, it's nothing. It's nothing? Let me show y'all what your boy sent them. Y'all, because y'all be thinking I'll be bullshitting. Let me just show y'all what went down. Let me just show y'all. Because y'all think I'm bullshitting. I'm tired of y'all think I'm a bullshitter. I'm a bullshitter. You see this right here? You see this right here? Who is that? Who is that addressed to? Commanding officer, New York Queens Bureau, and then the police commissioner. Ain't that what that say? Ain't that what that say? Ain't that what that say? Police commissioner. Ain't that what that say? Police commissioner. We said, no. They called him back. He didn't answer the call. He calls back. Oh, nobody called here. No, you're trying to give the chick the victory. They trying to give the chick the victory, right? So we said, I want to be clear. Your boy put the state code and statutes and all the laws. When you file something wrong with the police department, you're supposed to go to jail. We want to press charges. Now, we noticed something, that you guys changed this up, but you don't seem to want to undo it. Number one, this is causing him problems in family court. And then you're allowing somebody to just come lie to y'all. Why? What's the deal here? That's the third letter we sent. He's sitting there like, gosh, thank you. Boy, you ain't no joke. We handle all cases. Remember, our boot, listen, man. Listen, my boots, my butterfly tips, that stain on them ain't from it. Just listen, it's fun to me. All of my clients will tell you, when I say, when you retain me, my motto is, now let's start having some fun. The reason why I say that is because I know you had anxiety. I know you just was like, I know, but I'm here. I'm here. And I'm here to make sure every woman, I want to be clear about something. I want to make sure every woman that thinks that, oh, well, this is what women do. This is what women do in court. I want to help all of the women understand. You don't, this is your first time? You ain't never heard of me, have you? Wow. So you just gonna come to court and lie like that? Wow. My man went to court yesterday in Brooklyn, the one that just sent me, if you filed the motion. The reason why he said they accepted the motion, he went to court yesterday. Look how we just filed something today. That's how I do. My turnarounds is quick. You go to court on Tuesday, they boom, and Wednesday, Please, I know all my clients when they go to court. When you go to court on Tuesday, you get with me on Tuesday. Ain't no, well, I got an opening next day. No, the day you go to court, you do a consultation with me before and after. What happened? Oh, word? I'm pulling out my laptop. Keep talking, motherfucker. Oh, word? Uh-huh. Oh, did they? Uh-huh. Enter. Did you eat? Yeah, I just got it. All right, man. Let's let it fly. I want every chick in the world, I want y'all running scared. Y'all want to say y'all equal to men and all that. You only equal to men because somebody want to fuck you. That's why I don't have a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. Chicks don't know how to come at me like a woman. But this is why they run around here and claim that they got all these abilities to beat you in court. They got all these abilities. You only got these abilities because it's profitable to give you that victory. But just like I was that one that got away, all of my clients will be that one that got away. Y'all gonna stop. Yeah. Y'all gonna stop giving these chicks the upper hand. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. So I'm gonna say this. I am going to get a solar generator specifically for this house so I can catch the morning so it can get this room specifically powered on its own. Here's the motion and notice a hearing also needed to declare the city. Okay. This is how my life is. I love listen, people, I love what I do for a living. I do. I love the fact that I'll be able to move all the way to Panama and still do what I do. I'm gonna move to Panama. I'm moving to Panama. I'm gonna get me a Panamanian maid. And then you know how it goes after a while. I'm gonna be getting that booty. I cracked myself up. James said, damn dog, damn all that. What if you just trying to get a pay reduction because they trying to hit me off with that sauce in my hole? Easy, James. Hey, man, do a consultation with us and then we'll put something together for you. That's how it goes. He didn't say it all that, by the way. I just like to add shit. I'm a shit adder. I'm a shit adder whore. I'm a shit adder whore. I'm going to talk about something that I guess you guys, my man, I'm going to talk about something that I guess you guys just don't understand about women. I really don't think you understand this. I think you guys are missing something. I really do. I don't think you understand this about women. I really don't. I'm gonna help you understand though. But I don't think you guys understand this when it comes to women. So I'm gonna give you a fresh take on women. All right, to help you guys understand something. I used to love them and leave them. Oh, that's what I used to do. Use and abuse them, baby. I'm gonna tell y'all something about women. Allow me. I'm gonna go on a 10-minute tear. I'm gonna go on a 10-minute tear. I don't care. I'm gonna tell y'all something about women. Because obviously you don't know. I'll tell you something about women. Excuse me. Anytime you meet a woman that has 1% game in her, you are in danger. Yeah, you're in danger. Anytime you meet a woman that has 1% game, anytime you meet a woman that says she's going to call you and don't call you back, you are in danger. Anytime you meet a woman that says, I'm going out with my girlfriends, if she's not a hump and dump and that's your girl, you are in danger. Do you know what danger is? Danger is anything that takes from you, a percentage of taking from you, you're in danger. The reason why, if you're dealing with a woman with 1%, there is other percentages that have not been exposed to you yet. There are other percentages that you hadn't collided with to pull that out. It's not like you're going to go to a party and all your friends are going to be there and you're going to notice, oh, damn, she's trying to talk to all my friends. It hadn't happened, so you don't know, right? But I'm gonna tell you something that I've noticed. I almost cut my hand, 3 of my fingers off. That's why right now I gotta hold it. It's starting to hurt. I almost cut 3 of my fingers off. And my physical therapist, she's a Caucasian woman, no ass, no titties, very beautiful to talk to, about 5'1", 5'2". And this woman is like, I just be looking at her like, wow, when I tell her about the pain and the hurt and this and all that, I can feel the feminine in her. I have not felt feminine like that in a very long time. I can feel the feminine in her. Wow. People, I'm going to tell you something about feminine energy. It's comforting. It's warm. It's soothing. It's everything you need in a moment of stress. You have no idea what that is, do you? Those things you met women, you have no idea. You had no idea because you don't feel that. So if you're dealing with a woman that's anything, got 1% of modern woman in her, you are in danger. You're in danger. The bottom will fall out of your relationship eventually. It's either that or you're going to have to go completely bitch. You're going to. They're adamant about conquering. There's something mentally wrong with these women that have them thinking that challenging men like you did something to them is their driving wheel. They just think that, oh, this is a man is my problem. It is amazing to listen to individuals that are breaking up with women and then seeing a side of them they claim was never there. It is amazing to talk to individuals and they're now opening their eyes to just what it is they're dealing with. And then you would hear them say, I always had, she never did this, she never did that. All she did was want to argue and fight. She never did this or that. You're not in a relationship with me like that. Like you don't even get a third date. You may get a first, you may get a second. By the third date, you the fuck up out of there. I'm not understanding how this understand this. This is why a lot of you individuals claim you're a pimp. This is why a lot of you individuals claim you good with these bitches and then ultimately end up realizing she was pimping you all along. She was just setting you up. There isn't a woman on this planet that can set me up. It's not happening. You cannot pierce a purist. You can't. It's impossible. If Tom Cruise was to have this with the Impossible Missions Force, they would fail. They would fail. It's just no way. Just know this. In order for a woman to be successful with you, you have to be weak. That's it. You want to complain about a woman being she got me. The only reason how a woman gets you is because she was weak. That's all. You want to sit there and you want to make these claims that I would have, she did it. You don't hear me talking about the problems that I had at Tia Bradley during the relationship. When Tia started with the nonsense, I said, you got 90 days. What do you think happened on the 91st day? When time was up, relationship's up. I'm out. Not happening. I had a woman tell me long time ago, Chris, you always gonna have problems with women. You heard me say this story. She told me that I will always have problems with women. I kind of got offended when she said that. I said, why am I always gonna have problems with women? She said, you're always gonna have problems with women because you don't lie. Women aren't used to that. What's going on, D? I see you. He says, League, what's going on? Back here every day, 3 p.m. Let's be clear. I cleared my schedule. Every day, 3 p.m., I'm back in the house. Have your face in the place. But you can't. I seen a posting yesterday by Gabrielle Union, my man. Gabrielle Union said, when Kamala Harris lost, it was all the weak men getting advantage. It was all the weak men out there getting their revenge. Now, I just said I'm the master at litigation. I'm also the master at crashing posts. So I went up under that post and I said, and I quote, by the mere fact you said weak men prevented you from moving forward says what about this so-called strength you say you have? This is what happens when individuals like to come and use insults to try and come off as superior. I came up under the post and I said, if weak men stopped you from moving forward, what does that truly say about the strength you think you have? Then I went down. Of course, I had to go and find a couple of things in the comments. And some chick said, I'm reading the comments and a lot of hit dogs are hollering, she ain't lying. I said, wow. By the mere fact, I said, what a strange metaphor, because this posting itself is a hit dog hollering. By the mere fact, you're saying that a loser, that us commenting on losers, we're hollering, you're confusing our hollering for laughter. Note to you, you're supposed to use the metaphor to help you, not expose your dumbness. Where was I wrong? Oh, dear my. I don't know women, or somewhere in the world of women, it is almost borderline impossible to go deep into love with them. As David Nutza said one time, he said, Chris, 23-year-old kid at the time, he's a grown man, but I call him a kid. He said, and I quote, women don't know how to love. I said, please explain, young man. And he said, men do all this. Men sacrifice for family. Men do. All women do is grade and disclaim and complain. And that's all they do. See, motherfucker, what the fuck? You're absolutely right. Because I remember when I was a kid, I said 2 things a woman can't ever tell me. Number 1, I look good. Number 2, they love me. Can't do that. You can tell me I look good. No, I ain't trying to hear that. You ain't telling me you love me. That's where the nature of all of my not getting gots come from. Because the second they started with the game, I was on to them. So when they thought they was executing the grand finale of the dildo up my bunhole, I said, no, you shameful for you. I wear Iron Man drawers. I wear Iron Man drawers. Yeah, they're the new nanotech. Oh, yeah, sorry, that's not going to work. Nah, you don't get to poke the hole. No, you don't get to poke the hole. I remember my ex-wife. Take a seat. I remember my ex-wife cheated on me. Decided she was getting welfare and all that. Didn't tell me. I was taking care of her and her son. Was getting welfare, giving it to her sister. Wasn't saying nothing. Never said, oh, I can help. Never said, oh, I can chip in. Just playing me like a bitch. Oh, I was a bitch. Oh, give me. Oh, I was a bitch. I was such a bitch. Yeah, I was a bitch. And then I caught on to the game. I went to take my stepson, her son. I went to pick him up from daycare. And the daycare lady said, Chris, don't forget to tell your wife she got to re-up for the We Pay daycare program. Don't forget to tell her the last week they pay is next week. I said, hold up. I was the first Wiz Khalifa. I said, hold up. I said to my stepson, I opened the door. I said, get your little ass in the car. And I went back and I said, please repeat what you said, but take it from the top. She would break. I was like, oh. I couldn't get home quick enough. That night was the last night my ex-wife and I spent together. And my stepbrother used to always say to me, you see how she is now, right? You see how she is now, right? I said, my man, what the fuck are you telling me, man? But they are excellent at being the way they are. You guys will sit there and you guys will love a woman to death. You will love a woman and that woman will not love you. She won't. This is why a lot of you guys claim you pimping these chicks. You ain't pimping these chicks. First of all, fucking is what they all do. If you think you got the master dick plan if you think you got the master plan to get a chick to take her clothes off, damn, she playing you. I walk around and don't say nothing to chicks, and they fall themselves. I watch a woman as I'm in self-checkout, wait behind the counter, holding the door, looking. And then as soon as the thing spit out my receipt, she opened the door and just got to walk past me. Yeah, he's looking all his ass. Oh, damn, he don't ever say nothing to me. They falling all over me. But you, for some reason, think you got to wine and dine them, and that magically gets them to open their legs. But then you see the dude down the street, the bum dude. You see the video with the dude on a roto scooter, the little roto kid scooter. Woman pulls out, look at my baby daddy, he a bum. Oh, so that's what you had a baby with? Dude on a roto scooter. So he got the pussy, dropped the, give me a second. He put the dick in, dropped the sauce off. He dropped the sauce off, you know, he dropped the sauce off and had a kid. And you gonna sit up there and tell me you gotta do the, to get the pussy? Really? Got you. You might want to start questioning the pimp game, player. Ain't that what they say, that player? You might want to start questioning the pimp game. Because same thing you talking, I see dudes getting it at half price. I'm never beat. I'm gonna end it with this, and I really appreciate you guys for being here today. Honestly, you donkey fuckers could have been anywhere else in the world, but you said, hey, that black dude is at it again. Every day, 3 p.m., starting today. But I'm gonna say this. You guys hear me joke all the time about the napkin and Vaseline combo, but that is some real shit. And the height of pleasure, depending on the currency that you used to get it, will have you paying some dividends on the back end that will back you in your end. To get back in your end. It's just constantly keep getting back in your end. I just made that up. This is why I'm not in the business of bringing chicks to the crib. I got a lot of hardware over here. I ain't nobody coming over here. Ain't no chick coming over here to fuck me and be like, wow. Oh, no. They're going to come over here, fuck me. Soon they get to the house, the agenda is going to change. And that's what a lot of you guys, you straight pimps. Yeah, you pimps. She changed the agenda about the second time you was fucking her. And for some reason, you was like, yo, I got this, I got that, I got. And then one day you heard the plan. She have you come. My battery went dead. Just come over and see if you could. Knowing, didn't get you in a house. Oh, let me go wash my hands. Okay. Knowing you ain't got she done separated you and your condoms. She done separated your condom. Then you in there washing your hands. She come, give me some before I go. Hold on. Give me some. Rubbing it. You ain't gonna give me no dick. All right. Oh. She knew. She was ovulating. She got you, nigga. She got you. But you thought that was a random fuck. That wasn't a random fuck. That was a setup, nigga. That was a setup. You fell for it. She set you up. And this, she set you up. She had you come to the house thinking that it was for one thing, but she know you keep your condoms in the car under the armrest. She know this. She watch you when you pull up. You open up the arms. You open up the blinds. She's peeking at you in the blinds. Oh yeah. She watch you as you open up that armrest, take 2 out, put it back down. You trotting up to the house to get the pussy. She hear the music. Dude, she got the. She opened the door. She know. So what she got to do? She got to separate you from your condoms. She got to get that nut. Because it's all a plan from day one. She tired of you coming to your house and your girl saying, girl, oh shit, oh, the hell out of him. She tired of that. She got to move up to the next level. She got to show her friends she got you, nigga. I crack myself out. So that one day just stop by before you go to work. I just need right quick. Mm-hmm. Your car outside. Your armrest is outside. Yeah, it's outside. Y'all rubbing in your dick while you washing your hands. And then she say, just a quick one. Just a quick one. You be like, oh God, my in your head, my condom for my wife. Oh, just this one time. Oh! Oh man. 9 months later. Oh, so you can come over here and fuck me, but you can't take care of this baby. You knew I was married. My former co-host Joy Green said something, and I'm going to believe this, and I'm out of here. She said, women getting pregnant is not, nor is it ever, an accident. Tell me when I'm wrong. Leave your comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3. Later.